Trying to do some ass. Let's go, Sooners.
Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, the site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. Green Day Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
Tell them guys I'm a Sooner born, I'm a Sooner bred, and when I die, I'm a Sooner dead. Let's go get them, guys.
Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field first today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field, pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game?
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles, and soft hands, good timing, and a nice gain for the Sooners.
And the single back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on foot.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today. We come out in the playoff game, Curry. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense
study his game when he played tonight. And whoop his
well,
ass.
it's not easy to narrow it down.
And get him in the championship to be done.
Guys, what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Receiver in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff. He's
Yeah, what was that?
Gets a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that
Go.
excellent linebacker.
You want to do that fast ass shit?
Just went
Good,
it
buddy.
downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass this time. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44.
How the hell did he get that pass on?
They'll try to run for the first down.
No way he won't.
Right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
That's some bullshit.
Throw here. Put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
That was a horrible jump, guy.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're moving the receiver now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play. And this time, he just
played all 4 years for us.
from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap.
Come on, guys.
Some room at the 25.
Listen.
Defense wraps him up. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession hit in the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurrying to throw that time.
You see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you can hope for. Because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball.
And he's going to float this one to the right side.
Fuck.
Deep shot caught inside the 15.
That is great.
So they're trying. They're trying to everybody.
Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. This defense reeling after giving up that big play. Responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain and brings up 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And the field goal is...
Yep, hit my kicker.
But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about.
Hit my kicker.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. The Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down to go. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And we'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Teams come on the field now to send this one away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Tight end goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown.
God damn it, guys. What was that?
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Lining up to try the extra point. At the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they'll be tackled after a solid offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off to the single back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
First, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 25.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down. That goes short. Pitch and catch.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards. And I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air and go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback that's spotted at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense, come up with a stop? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Not the way he wanted to kick it. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return will be brought down. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down here for this offense. They'll run it to the left. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here comes a handoff. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. 3 guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return.
Guys,
Offense in good position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you count to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Get some space.
Why y'all just move out the way and let him run?
That's
some stupid shit what y'all just did.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press and run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And their first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Sooners offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll test the right side here. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team the game.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And now the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. We'll call the counter run here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Launching it. He's got it for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. First and 10 now for the offense.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball in.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. And they keep it going. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First First play of the drive now from the 25. Press coverage now from the secondary. On first down, it's play action. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Alabama, bring it on.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Look at the guy's deal.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass rolls incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll use the ground game here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down after 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they'll get him down that time.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete.
That's a fumble.
First down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that in.
They got him. It's a sack for the defense. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 31. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And a low line drive. Ugly punt. When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Back's got it again. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The important third down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Receiver makes the grab. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Play action here on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 20. Past the 10. It's a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get headed down.
Come on, guys.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Back's got it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Good job.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out on touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Powers through.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First down here for this offense. Handoff in a single back formation.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second and medium. Running back's got it again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Takes
about 4
yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Be serious. The offense going for it inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. He's
looking out on the line.
to end this drive.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Where's my running back at, man? Damn it.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Here's a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Cut quickly. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. He's on the ball to 44.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing and stretching lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive to start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. And new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking. That's another strike from his quarterback here. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They can't move right down the field for a touchdown. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
The defense has got to do a better job of being aware of where this receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that opportunity.
The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Sooners are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. As we hit the quarter break, Kurt, Oklahoma has the lead. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's got it again. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's third down for the offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the league.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking for the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Fighting him off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets hauled in here over the middle. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The Sooners are in the red zone now. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. There it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to scramble. Running with purpose. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. False start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through. They add to the lead.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Gets into space at the 50. Defense makes the stop, but that's a big gain. This offense putting on a show right to the final play. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.